The sun going behind the land. But we're on 119. We're in Netherlands, and we're about to get on 119. At this point here, we're going to be heading west. I'm sorry, there's a whole string of cars there, and they ain't moving too swiftly. But nonetheless, please enjoy this ride. This is Boulder Canyon from Netherlands. We're just coming out of Netherlands. We're just above the reservoir. And this is truly a beautiful, beautiful drive. There's the lake reservoir on the side there. If I see a place I can pull over, since nobody's on my butt right now. Here we go. Oh, this is our spot, precious. But Magnolia down the hill, that's the one I want to really hit. Because it's a similar situation like this that you come off the road, a drive-through, but it's beside Boulder Creek. And it is awesome. See, this is what I love so much about Colorado, is that you can just come off and do things like this. Unfortunately, I'm tethered to the charger because I was filming all for hours and the battery died. And so my range of going out the sunroof, I don't think I can do that. And so we're gonna go on and prayerfully, safely head home. It's the great loop that we've done today. See that bus there? That bus that's gonna go past the review there? That goes to Denver. The city bus between Netherlands, Boulder, and Denver, and points in between, such as where I live, Arvada, Golden. Look at those houses up there. Make sure I'm ready to go. After this car. I like the way this car sounds when it takes off, but there's cars coming behind us. Be in a fender bender, accident, anything. No contact. Don't touch me. Enjoy this drive. Watch this. Now, a lot of it may be in the dark like this because once the sun gets behind the landmass, the mountains, this is shadow. And this is Boulder Canyon. And this is a great loop that I'm doing. I'm coming from Arvada to Golden to Black Hawk Central City, and then just worked my way back around through Black Hawk again, but opposite side, around to here by going through Moffitt's Tunnel, Rollinsville, and here. I think we might go up there. See that on top of that mountain there? That's called Lost Gulch. And we should be able to access. If I can't do it from this side, I do it from the other side. If daylight permits. Because it's 5:30 now. They have beetle kills, and then the wind blows the trees over, become fertilizer because look, trees grow throughout the rocks here, you know? So life is harsh, hard, real, true, beautiful, rugged, unforgiving. See, normally, I like when I can catch light traffic and jet through here. Boulder is one of my favorite places, initially, but so was Arvada, and I lived in Arvada now. Oh, that's where I wanted to go. Gotta turn around. I just missed the Magnolia. Gotta find a place where I can turn around safely. Meaning you become driving all along down there. I guess I might have to miss it. Depends on how much further. See, you would come out right here. And so, oh well, maybe next time, because here I would need to pull over on the side like here, but this time of day, let's coast the bus up there. And I hope this year they're going to have the waterfall open again, because what happened is right on the side of the road here, you see this to your left right now, that's a bus sign. Right, driveway, here's another one on your right. So you could literally, they got a city bus that comes through, not that one, that's the one intercity, from city to city. But the intracity, there's a city bus that goes between Netherlands and here, because Boulder's a college town. And so they have a very good transit system through here. And up here, where we're about to come to, they have a waterfall, a series of like 3 tiers that you can take a city bus that stops right at the base of the waterfall on this road right here on the left side. Now, what I was talking about, it's been closed this past summer for some reason. I think people was, I don't know. I just wish they would open it back up again. They have a place where you can park on the side of the road there, but it's a true destination. And it's beautiful, and you get down there, there could be like 50 people down there, but it's dispersed, so you're not within earshot of each other. You just all enjoy it for what it is. And it'll be like in a place like on the left-hand side, but this is not it. See, earlier we came through Clear Creek Canyon, through Black Hawk, around through Netherlands to here. That's the route, with tons and tons of spots where I get off the trail. And here, the loop is about 2 hours. But if you do what I did, it's been about 6 hours. Because I'm going lottie-dottie and everywhere, making some really good videos that I look forward to sharing. But isn't this beautiful? And right now, because I see Clear Creek Canyon so often and kind of used to it, because this got trees down at our level, which I'm not used to up there, this is starting to win out as far as really beauty. I like these trees being right here next to the roadway, and it's only a very, very small section that's just out between Tunnel 2 and Tunnel 1. Look at that. Look at that piece of rock. Up there, I see about 2 or 3 caves. But this Boulder is a very, well, everybody's heard of Boulder, Colorado. This is home of Colorado University, where Primetime is the coach, and his son, the first billionaire rookie, came out of here. This is where he graduated from, the Buffaloes. And just this weird, it's so abrupt that you're in the middle of town. This is just so great. There's a waterfall. I just went past on the right-hand side, but they got it fenced off and everything. Man, I don't know. Must be unsafe for some reason. Probably boulders up above, because these rocks do succumb to gravity. I wonder why people like to rush through here. It's fun to drive sports cars. Even this X3 is fabulous car to drive through these canyons at speed, because they perform, they handle, they're fast, they stop, the suspension is great, the brakes are great, steering is great. I'm on the sports setting there, and it squats down about another inch and just tightens up, and everything is more crisp and precise in the sports mode. As you see, I always have it in that sports mode. I guess I should stay on the road, huh? Push out. It's about to get different now. I wish I came out earlier because, well, another day I'm going to come and show maybe from a different direction, the reverse of this, so that I got to plan it out because like here in the mornings, this will be all illuminated with sun. Midday especially. So if I start out like 10, I can really come here and show this and show you some things that you can do. There's a turn that I wanted to make back there called Magnolia, where you can drive down to the water's edge and around for about a mile underneath this edge here. So between the creek and the roadway here, that's where it was. And like, in fact, I still think there might be another turn that I can do up here. Because with these bridges there, that reminded me of something. Because I haven't did this in a while. Because in between here and Golden, there's so many different parks and places of interest and dirt trails that I travel on. Look at that purple. Nice. Magnolia's coming up. It's an alternative route to go across. It's almost like a thing similar to this, but that's someone's private bridge. That's not it. But there's a bus stop right here. Just think you could take a bus to right here. This entire loop is so enjoyable. It's about 2 hours, but as you see in the video, it's almost like a vacation. I mean, the awe of what scenic vistas that you see. You don't need to go to Caribbean to see something beautiful. Much waves crashing on the shoreline with palm trees. After a while, that becomes the same. Day in, day out. It gets boring. I tried to stay for 45 days in the Dominican Republic one time. I made it 2 weeks. All these trails going up the mountain there. You see it going up. So nice. you right here. Watch, this is a steep old road that goes up. I'm gonna go up and come back down, God willing. But oh my God, this thing is so scary. This is one of my favorite scary roads. Watch this. This is like Telegraph in San Francisco. Take this all the way back to other side of Netherlands. Here's a good place to turn around. Looks totally different going down than it does look going up. So I hope y'all don't mind. I'm being facetious. I've always liked extreme homes. I don't know what that building is up there. Oh, that's the observatory. That's the National Weather Observatory. I'm seeing it from the back side. I've been up there a few times. Beautiful. See, on the other side of the street, you can go up the other side of this canyon road. Somebody's driveway. See how much better it is when you don't have traffic, when you go at a pace. Because I'm doing almost 60. I'm not in a rush, but I'm just transporting time. So just with time, good vehicle to ride in, some fuel, and just come out and have yourself a good time. I could have packed a nice, couple of sandwiches or chicken or whatever. But I do it so often that sometimes I'm not prepared like that. Today I had 2 honey buns in here. Had some Gatorade, and because it's been out here in the car, it's cold. As well as thermos of water for my dog Precious and I. See, this is how the traffic normally go, but with that bus, it can't barely just make it through here. It definitely can't do it at speeds. See, that's all a pedestrian trail down there that you can run, hike, do whatever on. It's about to get interesting here now. This is also, well, my mostly traveled. I've always come in from the other side to this area here and back, like 4 mile back there. I'm more familiar with this section because I'll drive in, turn around, and come back out from the other direction rather than all the way around. Because when I had that truck, I was not so much inclined to drive it, especially distances and for sure highways. Oh my God. That was the worst driving experience I've ever had. I still own it, but it's the worst vehicle I've ever had in my life. I would leave it parked for 3 weeks, a month, pretty much at a time, not drive it. Either I'll use my electric scooter or walk, which that didn't happen very often. Because I get lazy and use Amazon to deliver. I say I need some beverage, some juice or whatever in the house. It's about to see how there's like neighborhoods all along the way here now. I would love to live in these houses there. That's really cool. However, watch how it gets here pretty soon. It gets real cowboyish. Boulder city limits 5268 elevation. thought we went through the canyon already. What the hell? I don't remember. I don't remember my favorite spot. Man, I went through a time warp. But this is already down in Boulder already. I drove right through the canyon and didn't pay. No snow here, or it's melted today. Where's this? Wow, no snow down here. We're gonna turn on to 93. I was about to turn too soon, but I'm surprised there's no snow here. Very little remaining. Let me do this. I'm going to try to save this. I stopped it for about 5 seconds. So I thought we was going to be stuck in traffic here for a while. But this is Boulder. And here's the bus that goes between to Denver. You see that? I still went to Boulder. Smoke shop. This is a really nice town, but kind of expensive. Pretty nice little spot. Little college town. That melanin put life into this town. Because I met a young lady who was beaming about meeting a guy that was at a party that Shakur Sanders showed up at, a college frat party. He graduated from here. And so he was like real royalty here. See how we was up in wilderness, and then look at that frat house, I'm sure. Please endure this just a little bit more. And the drive will once again become scenic. Golden 20 miles. See, if it was earlier on Baseline, this road that's been coming up, I would be taking you up on top of there. There's a place, a pinnacle, that you can sit right on the precipice, right on that point there. This railing, and I think Baseline should be coming up soon. To my part. Hopefully we'll get open road. Didn't just dip him, did I? Red light, red light, red light. See, this is why I'm saying this car, it hauls butt and it stops real good. You get a chance to take a look at those super vehicles, monster trucks. It's just a gas station. This is Highway 93. I live in Arvada, and that sign up there, you'll see it. We're 17 miles from home. That's a beautiful 17-mile drive. The mountains all the way. guys that are technical. This is the X3 3-liter twin screw turbo. That is the 35i, the N55 engine. If you really want to, it hasn't been modded yet, but I'm contemplating it. It's too fast for me as it is now. I can't keep my foot out of the gas tank. See, you can do things like that. Look how smoothly that did happen. I went from hauling butt to almost not moving. Okay. Needed, right? Other than I can say this, please. Allow me. I hope you enjoyed the trip. It's not quite over yet. Got about another 15 miles, 16 miles to go. Is that a bird? Yes, it is. This bird is just hovering there. See? I thought it was a kite at first. It says Precious sees it as well. This bird is just hovering. He's playing. He's riding that wind current. Because his wind is shaking the car. But he's staying stationary over a point. He's showing real skills there, because he's got zero airspeed over ground, but he's sustaining flight. He probably in at least a 40 knot, 35, 40 knot wind. Okay, well, it's time for us to continue on. I could have been gone. But no need. sorry. I was looking over my left shoulder to clear traffic. Also, for the guys that I was telling you about before I stopped there, about this vehicle, it's an 8-speed transmission. So that's why you hear it changing so rapidly, so fast. And we've been going up and down hills, so like going downhill on a flat. There's Arvada, Broomfield to the left. Metro Airport. But the ever-present mountains, the foothills. 93 South. Here, you can get a lot of deer, but man, there's a field that there's a burn scar you'll see coming up on 72nd, which is my happy place. Oh, we gotta go up there. But anyway, we're gonna go up there. But there's oftentimes I've seen tons of elk, not as often as I like, but awesome. I was almost ready to pass them just because I could. Sometimes this car, it may not be as fast as my Porsches, but it is awful darn close. And I think with a little bit of tweaking, add another 100 horsepower to it, which I can easily do. It'll be faster than anything I've ever owned. Already this thing is over 400 horsepower. And with the twin screw turbo, it there's no turbo lag. Notice how the mountains stop there, and you look, well, I'll show you when I can. To the west, there's mountains. There's farm and industrial and mining operations along your left side. There's a lot of things going on here. There's some government sites out here also. We're coming up on Highway 72, which we could have, not yet, but soon. So that can't be 72 there. You see how that's my town, all the lights there, that's my town, Arvada. That pool of lights. I'll show you Denver shortly. Excuse me, that is Denver. straddling two different surfaces. Pine Cliff. This is my around home. I leave home 9 times out of 10 I'm coming here. I like catching the train coming around the base of that mountain there, climbing the hill, going up that way. See these mountains to the right hand side? The lowest mountain area there, we're gonna go up on top of that. We can go off-road, we can seen a bunch of dots and I wasn't sure whether, but I really wouldn't expect on such a windy, cold day for them to be out in the open. So that wouldn't be common. I was kind of looking to see if I saw any wildlife. This whole area I've been exploring, especially with my bushcraft, to the left-hand side of the road. Haven't found any locations on the right side up here. Nice locations, but the problem I have is there's no building materials. There's not abundance of boulders, not abundance of dead trees, dead standing trees, or fallen timber that's not rotted. So this train trestle is where that Moffitt's Tunnel, where we was at earlier today, this is where it continues this descent, 2% down, because it's 2% going up, to cross the Continental Divide. So we're gonna hang a right here. After this left, we're going to turn right in here. And this should be our last little side junket for the evening. Know this road like the back of my hand. me show you where we are. That's Denver. I'm so cold and shaking that I can't do any better shot this. Why only one of my lights working? Okay, let's go. Come on. Yep. This is hanging out with me. Kind of shit that I get into. Still can't see the road. There you go. Meanwhile, I don't have snow tires on, all season tires. These are Pirelli Run Flat tires that have more of a street performance tread pattern than the opposite of what you would need for. There's something like this shining. There's a few more spots I want to show you guys. See if we can go down there. That's not too scenic, so. Okay, let's go straight ahead. Right there is home. A little juicy. Just a quick one. Go. Okay. Adventures, huh? Well, this should be the last adventure of the day. Once we're out of here, normally I would drive around. I'm just gonna be respectful, not wanting to be stuck up here. As you see, we're not the only one that's been here today. If I see, we've been pretty good. When we see other people see, you can go up the other trail up there as well, to your right. If we see somebody's there, we give them the decency to not come up by them. It's all about the right tools. The right tools, you can move the world. I say that because my father did so. He used the tool and made the world. I say he's mine, but I know he's everyone's. But I'm kind of jealous of him because he's fabulous in my life. Police. Should I make a run for it? Could try to lose him, go up there. There's some nice homes. I've become an acquaintance of one of the guys that live in one of these houses up here. Nice guy, interesting. And I have yet to reach back out to him. He's invited me to stop by any time. He works from home. He's into AI. Which could be a myriad of different things there. But for him to buy the land up there for a lot is $6 million. Where we just came from. So all those are lots of land that is for sale, starting at $6 million. It is a half acre. And then you build your couple $1 million home on it. And that pool of lights up ahead there is Arvada. That's where I live. Now, once we go over this rise, straight ahead should be Denver. And because of the low light, and Denver doesn't have a lot of big, tall buildings with lights and so forth. And then also, wow, okay, slow it down. Look at this. Is it snowing? It's like a whiteout condition here. So of course we can't see Denver because the snow is blowing. That's just blowing snow. Like 10 minutes from home. You guys have been with me this far. Hope you're still hanging out. Please leave some comments. Tell me I talk too much. Or tell me that you want me to elaborate on some of the things that I mentioned. Tell me if you might be interested in learning. I think initially I'm going to do it in gratis. Just if you want to come out here, I can help you plan an itinerary, and I wouldn't ask for anything for that because I just want to do a feasibility study, a beta test, so to say, of being able to have you do what I've done today, ideally in an RV